I believe that what we need in Africa is, first of all, changing of attitude. And from the topmost, I mean, at governmental level, onto the community, grassroots community level. And also, we need to be more involved in resolving our problems. This community, for example, is an example. We don't have to rely all the time from outside help. Yes, it is true, we need outside help, but we need to be creative. We need to find ways and means to improve our lot. And I will go back again to the example of the women of this community. These women decided to come together, form a group and start, you know, some activities such as rice farming and plantations and of live trees and other activities. And we see that these women have a better understanding on the need to conserve their natural surrounding. And the construction of eco stove, for example, is a good example of an environmental awareness demonstrated by these women, because these eco stove they are constructed will help them reduce impact pressure on the forest remaining forest ecosystem that exists here. So, and beside that, the educating women about their right, as I think you have seen on one of the t-shirts, which says that and for a good farming, to a farming output to be successful, you need to pay respect to women. You need to empower them. I mean, men, again, I will lay emphasis on this. Men in Africa, we need to change our attitude. Women are not tools. Women are not slaves. Women are there as companions. Women are there as fellow, partner in development. They should be regarded as such. And I believe, strongly believe, that when women, which are the most vulnerable group in Africa, when they are empowered, when their education standard is enhanced, believe me, changes will occur in Africa. I have no doubt about that.
Last question. And what do you suggest to the Western country to do for Africa at first, especially to Italy?
Well, this is a very good question indeed. And I believe that first and foremost, the Western countries, and in Italy in particular, need to change the approach when funding, when financing. That's my personal view. I strongly believe that the civil society groups need to be empowered. Our government have failed, all these years. And I strongly believe that the Western world knows that indeed most of our officials are corrupt. Therefore, Western countries, Italy in particular in this case, since we are from there, need to change their approach. They need to enforce government by whatever means to bring the latter, into a strong partnership with the civil society. The civil society should be a sort of a partner. The civil society should be seen as a partner in development. The civil society should be there as a check to the abuses, to the excesses of government. The civil society should be there, to ensure that natural resources which God has given to us are managed, exploited in a sustainable, responsible, and equitable manner. I think this need to be taken into serious consideration. Giving money is a good thing, but the money there should be transparency, and government on its own cannot ensure that transparency. Therefore, there should be a mechanism wherein the civil society, is empowered, the capacity of the civil society is built so that they can play an active role, alongside the government, in the developmental programs of our respective countries. I think that's where the Western country need to lay much emphasis. Else, I'm afraid our politicians, they have sugar-coated tongue. They can speak good things, but when it comes to delivery, it's another thing. The civil society need to be strengthened. Government need to be sensitized on the need to work along civil society and all other stakeholders.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.